In this video we are going to learn about how to answer some of the questions on limits of accuracy. Now in this video we have the question saying that a rectangular field is 6 meters long and 12 meters wide. Both measurements are given correct to the nearest meter. Calculate the largest possible area of the field. Now if you have done limits of accuracy, probably you have an idea about how to solve this question. If you do not know, by the end of this video you'll be able to know how to solve this type of questions. Now to start with, there are certain things that we need to know. Since the question says to the nearest, that already tells us that we are dealing with limits of accuracy. Therefore, the final answer cannot be rounded. Now, to get into it, what we need to know, since we want to find the largest possible area, what we have to do, we have to state the area of the rectangle. So we write area of rectangle equals to the length times the breadth. Now, looking at the question does not only say we should find the area, but the largest. Now, because of that, it means we are finding the upper bound. If it could have said the least, then we're going to find the lower bound. But in this case, the word largest is telling us that we should find the upper bound of the area. So therefore, we have to write our formula, area, and I'll use UB to mean the largest, and therefore the length and the breadth, we should also find the upper bound. We should also find their upper bounds. But the question is, how do we find the upper bound of the length and the breadth? Now we need to take note of where it says correct to the nearest meter. To the nearest meter means to the nearest unit. Therefore, what we do, we divide 1 by 2 to get 0.5. That 0.5 is the number that we are going to add to the length and also to the breadth for us to get the upper bound of the breadth and the upper bound of the length, and then we multiply the two. Now the upper bound of the length, since you are told that the length is 16 meter, we take 16 plus 0.5, we get 16.5, while the upper bound of the breadth is 12 meter. Therefore we take 12 plus 0.5, and then we get 12.5. Therefore these are the two numbers that we need to multiply. We now substitute them in our formula, where we see LUB, meaning the upper bound of the length, we write 16.5 meter times the breadth, which is the upper bound also, 12.5 meter. Now when we multiply these two, what we are going to get, we get we get, what does the question say? The nearest meter. Okay, we get 206.25 square meter. This is the largest possible area of the field. Now keep in mind here that if you only use this formula and then you calculate the area of the rectangle using 16 and 12, the answer is not right. You always have to underline this word. Where it says largest, it's referring to the upper bound. When it says least, the least possible area, then it's referring to the lower bound. This is also the same even when you're calculating formulas where maybe that involves division or maybe addition. As long as it says largest, you just have to get the upper bound of the two measurements. Where it says least, you get the lower bounds of the two measurements. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe for more videos that will be coming every week. I'll appreciate if you can like the video, share the video with others, and please do comment. If you have a specific question on limits of accuracy, you can also drop it in the comments, and then I'll see if I can record a video for you.